Now to an exclusive you will only see on KARK4. Bob Clausen had a chance to sit down with Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton and discuss a host of issues facing the state and the country and the work Democrats and Republicans need to face together.
We have the opportunity to sit down with U.S. Senator Tom Cotton, a prominent conservative voice in the Republican Party, here at a time when Arkansas news is hitting the national stage on a few issues. Senator Cotton, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you. It's good to be on with you.
Appreciate you stopping by. First up today, big news coming from the state capitol. Arkansas's mask mandate has been lifted. Are you in alliance with that? Will your mask go on the shelf while you're home?
Well, I support the governor's decision. You know, we've been dealing with this virus for a year now. We know a lot more about how to tackle it. And most importantly, we also have the vaccine widely available to all Arkansans now. The governor also said he was going to make it available to all adults 16 and older. I'm going to get mine. I encourage everyone to get theirs, but, you know, shouldn't take the word of a politician. Don't take Dr. Fauci's word for it. Talk to your doctor. Make the decision that's right for you. I think you'll find that although it's not zero risk, it's extremely low risk, and it eliminates all the dangers of hospitalization and death, which is why I would encourage people to go get the vaccine.
And while you're here, too, you grew up in rural Arkansas. A big push to get rural communities on board with getting the vaccine. Seems to be some folks out there a little hesitant to do that.
Yeah. And again, don't take the word of a politician. Don't take Dr. Fauci's word. Go talk to your local doctor. Your local doctor is going to help administer this at his clinic or his hospital, someone you and your family has been using for years. Listen to what he has to say. He can lay out the pros and the cons. I personally believe the pros greatly outweigh the cons. This virus was not just created in a matter of months last year, although it was created, as the operation was called, at warp speed. The technology that underlays it has been in development for 10 to 20 years. So there's a lot of solid science, in my opinion, behind this. But I encourage everyone who's watching to talk to your doctor first and make the decision right for you.
Going back to the masks, continue wearing them? Some folks have said that they're going to keep wearing them regardless of if it's been lifted or not.
So I've got my mask in my pocket here, and I'll wear it where people ask me to. I respect property owners' rights. So if a business wants us to keep wearing it, or in federal government buildings where it's been asked that we keep wearing it, I'll keep doing so. And if it makes other people more comfortable to be around me, I'll continue to wear it as well. But I think once more and more people get vaccinated, you know, as the weather is getting warmer and we're spending more time outside, less need to be inside during the cold weather, I think there's going to be less and less need for wearing masks, and ultimately less need for some of the other practices we've taken over the last year as well, like maintaining this kind of distance between people.
CDC also concerned about a surge coming. We're dropping these mask mandates, and there's a potential surge out there. Concerns about that hitting the summer. And well, we brought up Dr. Fauci. How's he been doing up to this point? I know you've got your criticisms.
Well, I think Dr. Fauci has been wrong several times over the last year. He's been right about some things, but he's been wrong about some things as well. That's one reason why we don't let doctors or epidemiologists or scientists make the laws that govern us. We let people like Governor Hutchinson here in Little Rock, along with our legislature or our federal delegation in Congress, make the laws because we're accountable to the people. Now, of course, we listen to those experts, just like in, say, matters of war and peace. You listen to generals and admirals, but in the end, it has to be the politically accountable elected officials who make these laws for our people. But I do think that if you look at the evidence, in Arkansas, our cases are still trending downward. Hospitalizations are still at a very low rate. And if you go back a year ago, if you remember, the rallying cry the president first laid out was not stop the spread. It's very hard to do that with a contagious virus. It was slow the spread or flatten the curve, because we're focused on making sure that our hospitals could treat not just people with the coronavirus, but all other kinds of diseases. We're far beyond that now. That's one reason why we can begin to get back to something more like normal.
We'll be talking about government and science. Arkansas Senate just passed a bill prohibiting transgender teens from getting trans therapy. It's on the governor's desk. Your thoughts on that? I know the governor says he's waiting for some more studies to be done. But a lot of folks are saying this is a little bit of government overreach into personal lives of families.
Well, I'm hesitant that we would allow minors to make or to have the kinds of surgeries or take kind of drugs that would have irreversible effects on them. So I haven't studied this bill in particular, but I do think we need to be mindful that minors should not be having surgeries or taking drugs that would make irreversible effects on them. So that I'd put it in that fashion.
And that is just a portion of the interview that Bob Clausen did today. You can watch the entire interview again with Senator Tom Cotton. It's on our website right now, KARK.com.